we have properly read about bones and muscles. Would you train us now?
Yes, why not? But let me first figure out how well you have studied. I will ask questions and you kids must answer.
Okay, Chacha, ask.
Let's start from a basic question. How does our body remain in the standing position?
Chacha ji, our bodies remain in standing position with the help of the hard bony structure and muscles.
Right. Now tell me, how do our body parts move?
Chacha ji, our body parts use muscles for movement. Most of our muscles are attached to our bones. These muscles contract and cause movement in the bones.
Explain it further in detail.
Chacha ji, let me try. As our muscles can only pull bones by contracting, but cannot push them. That is why at least two muscles are needed to cause movement in a bone. For example, if I close my fist and touch my chest with it, then the front muscle of my arm swells as it has contracted, and if I take my hand back, this muscle will relax and the muscle at the back of my arm will contract.
Well done! The front muscles of our arms are called biceps and the muscle at the back of the arms are called triceps. Okay, now explain that can we bend or rotate our body parts like hands, legs on places other than the joints?
No.
Then how are we able to bend and rotate our body parts at the joints?
Chacha ji, we can move our hands, legs or other body parts from the places where two or more than two bones are attached to each other. These places are called joints. Look, our palms are one of the most flexible part of our body. We can spread our fingers like a claw, can make a fist with it, and can move it in various ways to write as well. We can do this as there are many bones and joints in our palms.
No, Chacha ji, the basic structure of our bodies is made up of bones. These bones are very hard and strong. These are not flexible, this is why we can't bend them. I will explain it with the help of this stick. If I tie the stick to my shoulder, I won't be able to bend my hand at all.
Very well, kids. Okay, now tell me how many types of joints are there in our body?
Chacha ji, there are many types of joints in our body, like ball and socket joint, through which the bones of our hands are also attached to the shoulders and thigh bones are attached to the hips. Pivotal joints keeps our head attached to the spinal cord in our body. Other than these, we also have hinge joints and fixed joints.
Now tell me, which joint is helpful in which kind of movements?
Chacha ji, we can rotate our neck left and right or up and down with the help of pivotal joint.
And hinge joints work exactly like the opening and closing of doors. These joints are found in our knees, elbows and fingers, etc. The body parts can move only in one direction with the help of this joint.
At the ball and socket, we can move up and down or left and right. The joint found between our hands and shoulders let us rotate our hands in all four directions to some extent. See, we can also move our legs left and right or backward and forward. These are not as flexible as the shoulder though.
But Chacha ji, every joint is not for movement. There are some joints which are there for strength only. Our rib cage and our upper jaw is made up of such joints.
Chacha ji, if we notice, the bones and joints make the most flexible structure of our body. It is the spinal cord. Look how we can bend forward and touch the ground. If we practice regularly, we can also touch the ground by bending backwards, and to some extent, we can also bend sideways.
Well done, students. You kids have studied in a proper way. Now just one last question. Tell me that how are the bones of our ears so flexible?
Chacha ji, the bones of our ears are very flexible but are not as strong as the other bones of our body. The same kind of bones are found in the frontal part of our nose and joints as well.
Children, those parts in our ears and frontal part of our nose are not called bones, but cartilages. These cartilages are also present in our joints as well. Anyway, I am extremely happy with both of you. You have passed my exam with full marks. We will start your training from tomorrow.
Thank you, Chacha ji. We will be on time tomorrow for the training.